Sacrifice to stack. Sacrifice to stack up the funds. The Stackers brand, how to stack your money. I want to talk about this because there's probably a lot of people listening to this, trying to get their stacks right, trying to get their money straight so they can invest. But they're like, man, what can I do to stack more money? What can I do to become a power stacker and be stacking 30, 40% of my money? You know what I mean? Every year, every week, every day, whatever the case may be. Let me tell you a story. Let me just start off with a story. 2008, I was somewhere driving my truck through the Midwest. I was 21 years old driving an 18-wheeler truck. I was at some warehouse in the Midwest, and I got to talking to this other truck driver, and he was like, hey, man, yeah, man. Some of you guys may have heard this story, but I got to tell the people that haven't heard it. But he was like, yeah, man, I don't got no apartment, bro. I just sleep in my truck, man. And when I go back home, like every week, every 2 weeks, I just stay with my girl, man. And I was thinking to myself, man, this dude done lost his mind. He's really living out his truck. I mean, who does that? You know what I mean? Like, who doesn't have a home to go home to? What if you break up with your girlfriend? Like a lot of horror stories we hear as truck drivers. What if she cheating on you or something? Whatever. I don't know. So I just thought this was crazy. You know what I mean? But the more I started thinking about it, then that day I was like, man, I don't know, man, dude, crazy. Then I woke up that next morning and I just started calculating in my mind, like, damn. So if at that point, my apartment was like, I think it was like $650 a month, about 150 utilities, and I think I had a roommate. Yeah, I had a roommate at that point, so maybe like $400 a month. So my overhead still wasn't that bad. I was making like $600-700 a week, just starting off as a truck driver. And I started calculating and like putting the numbers, and I'm like, hey, man, you got to sacrifice if you really want to stack some paper. What that guy said was 100% correct. Yes, I thought it was crazy, but if you want to get to that level if you want to get them funds up quickly, and that's what you may have to do. So that's what I did. I did the same exact thing. Lived out the truck for a year, bought my first rental property about a year and a half after I met that guy. Able to stack up about 10-15 grand in that year. So what I'm trying to tell you is, and I was making $35,000 a year. So the reason I say this is, you're listening, you want to stack more money.